Так, будем проходить квест. Надеюсь, что квест выполняется для охранника этого пана местного, который плохо присматривает за этим монастырем, там подкатывает к Юханке. Хотя Юханка меня тоже довольно разочаровала. Может быть, это баг, не знаю. Короче, этот пан меня в тюрьму посадил в одном из прошлых прохождений за то, что я помешал ему с Юханкой. Короче, приставать, домогаться Юханку. Вот. Потом я вышел оттуда, и она мне сказала, типа, зато он все время здесь был. Типа, мой персонаж говорит, ты что, серьезно? Ну, короче, странно. Может быть, если я квест для этого охранника выполню, ну, конечно, на самом деле вряд ли, но я надеюсь, что там будет что-то такое можно сделать, я не знаю, замочить или там как-то сместить этого вот, ну, противного этого пана.
Just as I thought, there aren't any remains here.
Так, я там, где надо, что ли?
Looks ordinary. A bit too ordinary.
Ха, сейчас. Мощи получше. То есть я... А где их взять-то? Ты мне вообще в другую степь показала. Это типа доп. Задание или что? Почему в городе? Ну ладно, сейчас узнаем. Что тут делать? Может поговорить с кем? Шарлатан. Ну-ка.
Huh. I know you.
What?
Of course, my dream. You were in a boat made of bones, and I put a crown of thorns on your head.
All right. Tell me about this.
That dream. Yes, that dream has come true. I dreamt that a young man would become my apprentice, my own pupil in the trade of miracles.
Oh, then I'm in luck.
On the contrary, I'm the lucky one. What's your name, young man?
Henry.
Henry. A powerful name.
Какой-то разводил.
So, Henry, are you ready to become my apprentice?
What exactly does it entail, becoming your apprentice?
Oh, a lot of work and strenuous labor. Knowledge of medicine, theology, and white magic. You have to study the great works of the ancients and devote your time to understanding your fellow men. listening to them and learn to read their souls.
Nothing to it.
That's why God has sent you. So what do you say?
First, tell me, who are you, and what do you do?
Me? I am an unworthy, low, and miserable servant of Providence. Scholar or merchant, believer or heathen. I wander the world without home or family, with only my wagon, offering miracles to those that need them. That's who I am. Without home or kin, I wander this world with my wagon, providing the miracles that people need. Ointments, relics, aromatic herbs, rare spices, talismans and amulets for luck. All these things I have.
All right, I'll be your apprentice.
Wonderful! Oh, glorious day! I have a successor in my work.
So, how do you plan to start training me?
With a test of your practical skills.
Oh,
I have my eye on 3 rare objects of great value. But sadly, they're a little difficult to obtain.
go on.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius. Then I'll need a branch from a topping out hung on a church. And finally, a talisman for luck from a passionate player.
Bloody hell, that's a lot. All right, one thing at a time. About that tooth, it's going to be slightly more complicated, isn't it?
I know. Yes, it would be very difficult to gain such a rare relic, of course. That's why I have an alternative solution.
I'm listening.
Hey,
A layman named Procopius lives by the monastery, and it just so happens, thanks to my intricate medical knowledge, that I've found out he has a sick tooth.
How did you find out he has a sore tooth?
As it happens, he told me at the tavern. But that's not important.
And how am I supposed to get the tooth?
I haven't the faintest idea. You'll have to
Выбить,
think
что ли,
of
алло?
something. But maybe you'll be able to persuade
Ну или за деньги, да.
blacksmith pull it.
Wouldn't that be swindling people?
It is, and it isn't. If I sell that tooth as the tooth of Saint Procopius, then it certainly is deceitful. But if I sell it as a tooth from Procopius of Sasau, then I'm cheating nobody.
Does it really matter whose tooth I bring then?
Of course it does. The name Procopius in this holy land is shrouded with mystical powers. Sometimes I might play a trivial trick on someone, but I assure you, I'm no swindler.
Fine, I'll get it from him.
Wonderful.
This topping out, what's that?
You're not a carpenter, it seems.
No, I'm a blacksmith.
I see. Well, a topping out is a decorated spruce or a conifer tree hung on top of the roof of a new house to bring good fortune and God's blessing.
That topping off is hung pretty high, isn't it?
Naturally. It hangs on the rooftop according to tradition. And the church is tall.
And how am I supposed to get it down?
Damned if I know. But they had to get it up there somehow, didn't they?
Well, then all we need to do is break off a branch somewhere, buy a few ribbons, and we've got our own homemade topping out right there.
You don't understand, young man. The topping out was sanctified by a priest, and it hangs on the highest church far and wide. You can't just replace it with a decorated branch.
Fair enough. Very well, I'll get it. This player's talisman, where am I supposed to find it?
I actually have a specific one in mind. Here at the inn, there's a dice player who always has a cat's paw with him. That's supposed to bring him luck.
A cat's paw? I thought players bring along a rabbit's paw for luck.
I thought so too. But this man is winning one game after another, so cats are clearly even more powerful than rabbits.
Oh. How am I supposed to get the talisman from him?
I haven't a clue. It won't be easy, but I'm sure you'll find a way.
We'll see. Very well. I'll get you the paw. I'll get looking for those things then.
Excellent! You do that, my journeyman. Good luck.
Почему он обучает? Ого.
Will you teach me how to pickpocket?
Certainly.
I'd like to hone...
All right.
Isn't that quite... What do you...
Oh. Agree. I see.
Will you teach me how...
Certain.
I want to...
You can't become
Well... Would you teach me...
certain.
I'd like to...
First you have to...
Well... I'm looking for a piece of the remains of St. Procopius.
Are you now?
For a friend. He'd like to have something holy to treasure.
Quite a reasonable fellow. I have a piece of his finger bone.
And it's from St. Procopius?
Well, he was definitely a good fellow. Well, at least not a bad one. And I believe his name even was Procopius.
All right, what do you want for it?
A precious piece, that one.
Ох. О, книги заодно куплю. Ну-ка, что за кость? Лол. Да, у него очень много всего прикольного.
Let's talk about the...
Well,
Agree?
well. For that... Be a bit more careful!
Так, а что с ним там еще можно? Или все?
The ravens told me.
About those others... I'll get...
Excellent!
Так, вроде все. Интересные квесты он раздал. Так, интересно, а там будет выбор, что ему отдать, или и то, и другое, или только фальшивую реликвию?
Jesus Christ be praised.
I've got a bowl for you from the cave.
A bowl?
Behold.
Ah. Is it really from St. Procopius?
Yes, from his cave. A truly astonishing place. This surely has miraculous powers.
You're right. My God, you're right. Such holiness. I'm in your debt, Henry. How can...
Thanks, but I don't want anything. I was glad to help.
Truly? Well, thank you.
My pleasure.
And Henry,
Yes?
I just wanted to touch it for luck. If you took something you shouldn't have, I expect you'll put it back.
Whose house is it?
It's our local custodian.
I'm much ob-
Hey! You've no business here. What's up? You need some help?
Ну давайте на место положим. Зато я ему реальную реликвию дал. Ну вот и все. Что мне с той костью делать, я не знаю. Это интересные квесты. Ладно, их на отдельное тогда прохождение запишу. Все, пишите, что вы отдали этому охраннику и что было, если вы ему кость отдали. Ничего не изменилось, все то же самое или как-то по-другому что-то пошло.